Welcome back. Today we are going to learn how to make smart decisions in life so that we don't become stupid in life. Right? Hi, my name is Mitesh Khatri and this is
Indu Khatri.
We are law of attraction coaches and also national best-selling authors of this book, The Law of Attraction. A lot of people have been sending us questions in our community and on YouTube asking how do they make critical decisions in certain situations of life. So I'm going to ask Indu certain questions that she's getting a lot of times from the community about decision making. And I'm going to give you a framework that will help you make smart decisions. Because believe me, smart people attract a smart life. Happy people attract a happy life. So how do you make happy decisions? How do you make right decisions? In fact, many years ago, we wrote a book together.
Yeah.
It's called as How to Make Decisions Right. So it's not how to make a right decision. It's how to make decisions right. Because there's nothing called a right or a wrong decision. It is just
You make it right or you make it wrong.
you make it right or you make it wrong. So let's understand what is this process of making right decisions.
Yeah.
So for an example, let's take a case study. So Indu, koi ek sawal batao which people have been asking, which we can use as a case study to help make right decisions or
Okay.
make decisions right.
Yeah. So there is this one lady, she's a platinum member and she is attracted to a guy. She's in a relationship with a person. He incidentally is separated from his wife. Earlier
Let's do it
wife.
this way. Ask me as if you are that person.
Okay. So, wrong manifestation.
It's okay.
Okay. So I'm involved. I'm in a relationship with a person, and that person is married but separated,
Okay.
and his divorce is going on.
Okay.
But I've been involved in this relationship for for a few years actually, and the divorce is still going on,
Okay.
and it is becoming messy day by day.
Correct.
Because the wife of that person is not ready to give the divorce.
Oh, and does she also know that you guys are in a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. And the guy is clear that he wants to be with you because he's separated with her, but the girl is not ready to give a divorce.
Yeah.
So what's your question?
But they are not even sorting it out, and this messy divorce is impacting the guy, and hence it is impacting our relationship also. So there are a lot of arguments and stuff, and in my side, my family is behind my life, saying that
When are you going to get married? I didn't think of that. Okay. So what's the question you have?
So the question I have is, what should I do? Should I continue with this guy? Should I skip out of the relationship, look for another guy?
Okay. So whenever we are making decisions, no matter how easy or difficult the situation is, step one is always take a paper, write your options down. So let's ask Indu, in this situation, what are the options we have? So option number one, what is your option?
Option number one, I continue in this relationship. Option two, I discontinue with this relationship.
Knowing it's messy with his wife and all. So I leave him.
I leave him.
Okay.
And option three, I leave him with the condition that the day you get divorced, come back to me.
Now, if you observe, all three options look confusing in their own way and clear on their own way. So how do you clear this out? So for each option, there are two things in life.
Yeah, before that, can I?
Yeah.
So all of you must be thinking based on your own capacity. All of you must be thinking कि अरे इतना सोचना क्या है इसमें ऑप्शन ये ले लो बात खत्म करो. This must be the thinking, but that is your capacity of everything else Mitesh is going to say later. Okay, so just hold on, don't conclude on this. Just hold on, listen to Mitesh, and then take the decision.
Wow. Wife saying, listen to the husband. Maze wali baat hai. All right, so let's get ready. Option number 1, 2, and 3. Each of these options always have two things in life. Each decision in life always has two things in life.
Yeah.
It's called cost and benefit. Right? It has a cost for each option and there is a benefit for each option.
Absolutely.
Do we really need to ask anybody in the world that are you okay to enjoy the benefits of this decision?
No.
पूछने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, right? Benefits तो सबको अच्छे लगते हैं. Everybody loves enjoying the benefits.
Yeah.
What makes a decision right is this. Okay, before we even tell you what makes a decision right, here is the problem part. The problem in making decisions is, example, if you be with him, the cost is
The cost
it's
is,
going to impact you.
it is impacting my state of mind. It is creating a lot of uncertainty,
Correct.
anxiety.
He may marry you, may not marry you.
This even divorce may go for eternity.
Another 3-4 years.
Yeah. So he may not marry. I may not get tag of being
Are you
married.
happy with this cost?
No, and I have to answer my family also.
So that's also a cost.
Yeah.
So that's a problem now. What is the problem? The problem is, in this case, she wants to enjoy the benefits of being with him,
Yes, emotional support.
but doesn't want to pay the cost of this situation, of this option as a decision.
Yes.
But every decision in the world has a cost. We are all looking for a decision which has a better option,
but
which doesn't have the cost.
no cost.
Cost नहीं चाहिए, सिर्फ benefit चाहिए. But each of these options has a cost and a benefit all.
Absolutely.
Let's take the second option. Second option you said was you leave him completely,
Yes.
right? Let go of him completely because all this mess is going on. What is the cost of that?
The cost of that is that right now this guy is giving me huge emotional support. So I
वो
am,
चला जाएगा.
वो पूरा चला जाएगा. I am left with alone. So I have loneliness. Then again, emotional support is not there.
And you love
Nobody's
him,
to
तो वो
talk.
भी चला
हाँ,
जाएगा.
nobody's to support there to talk, and the love is also not there.
तो companionship भी गई.
Companionship, love, intimacy.
Are you
everything.
happy to let go of that?
No.
देखा देखा बेनिफिट सबको चाहिए, ऑप्शन का कॉस्ट किसी को पे नहीं करना है. Say this with me. I want to make a decision. Say it loudly.
I want to make a decision,
But cost
I
नहीं
don't
भरूंगी.
want to pay the cost.
देखा? ये प्रॉब्लम है. This is why we are not able to make decisions in life. Forget about right or wrong decisions. We are not able to make decisions. We remain stuck in between. ना यहाँ जाते हैं ना वहां जाते हैं.
That's also a decision, by the way.
That is unconsciously also a decision जिसका भी एक कॉस्ट है, और उससे भी हम we are not okay with that cost also. But let's come to the option number 3. Option number 3 क्या है आपका?
Option number 3 ये है कि मैं उसके साथ उसको discontinue कर दूं, so that right now it stops impacting me. But tell him that
I will wait for him.
I'll wait for him.
Okay. Are you okay with this cost?
हाँ,
उसका
this-
कॉस्ट क्या है by the way?
उसका कॉस्ट ये है कि 1 मेरा इमोशनल सपोर्ट भी चला जाएगा, और दूसरा मैं दूसरे जगह जाके डेट भी नहीं कर सकती
क्योंकि वेट कर रही है,
बिकॉज मैं वेट कर रही हूँ. तो आई एम
और
कमिटेड.
कितना वेट होगा पता नहीं.
और कितना वेट होगा पता नहीं. आई एम स्टिल आंसरिंग माय फैमिली, आई एम स्टिल टेकिंग केयर ऑफ माय एंजाइटी, वरी, फियर,
You're
एवरीथिंग.
okay with this cost?
नो, नॉट एट ऑल.
अरे तो ना पहले का कॉस्ट चाहिए, ना दूसरे का कॉस्ट चाहिए, ना तीसरे का कॉस्ट चाहिए. This is not only problem of this particular person as a situation right now. This is a problem with humanity. All human beings want to make decisions.
दे डोंट वांट टू पे द कॉस्ट.
कॉस्ट नहीं पे करना. खाना खाना है, रेस्टोरेंट में बिल नहीं भरना है. पर ऐसा हो नहीं सकता. I'll tell you why. Cost is an option or reality.
It's a reality which we are paying anyway.
So
In
if
this
you,
case also the girl is paying,
Yeah.
because if she's in the relationship and so she's going through the trauma, answering her family, going through anxiety, fear,
Cost तो चल ही रहा है.
worry. Cost she's paying, just
But
that
not
she's
with choice.
paying without choice.
without choice. So listen to this carefully. Pay the cost with conscious choice. Listen to me. Pay the cost with conscious choice. If you don't pay it, you will anyways pay it unconsciously and you will suffer.
Absolutely.
Like unconsciously तो cost चल ही रहा है,
Yeah.
और suffering भी चल रही है. तो उससे अच्छा है take a paper, dedicate one paper only for one decision. अगर 3 ऑप्शन है तो इसमें 3 ऑप्शन है ना, and for each you'll put a line in the center and right side में आप लिखोगे benefit क्या है, और left side में आप लिखोगे cost क्या है. So cost and benefits. After you've written all the costs and all the benefits between all 3 decisions, now for the first time in your life you will ask yourself a very important question which you have never asked yourself before, and the question is this.
Which cost do you want to pay?
So let me ask you.
Which cost do you? If I were that girl, it's a second option. Leave him.
Now,
But this
you
is
remember?
me.
Yeah. So you
My
remember
strength.
what she said in the beginning? Some of you will say, इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है, ये वाला कर लो, दूसरा ऑप्शन ले लो, तीसरा ऑप्शन ले लो. No. Why? Each person's emotional capacity to
Is
pay a cost is very different.
very different.
Why? Who has to live with the cost?
Me.
In my case, I have to live with the cost. In your case, you have to live with the cost. So never ask somebody else.
तू क्या करेगा?
तू क्या करेगा? Don't ask somebody else which is a better decision in this, because they will answer based on
Their capacity, emotional capacity, physical capacity,
pay the cost.
and mental capacity.
So when I ask her that, okay, which cost do you want to pay? She's not looking at the right decision. There is no right decision
There
here.
is no right decision.
Each decision has a cost.
Yeah.
What makes a decision right is this. Now, here is the formula. The formula is when we pay the cost willingly and consciously, the decision becomes right,
Right for that person.
for that person. If you pay the same cost unconsciously, unwillingly, the decision becomes wrong for that person.
For that person.
Again, why do I say that? It may be wrong for her, but I may be looking at her life and saying, इतना क्या बड़ा ड्रामा है, मेरे को तो लग रहा है सही कर रहे हो. You see, this opinion comes from my ability to pay the cost.
Exactly. So,
So-
remember in this example, so I'm taking the option of second,
Mhm.
right, which is disconnect completely,
And let go of this
go
guy.
through the suffering for whatever few days, take the help of platinum support calls, and come out of it, and then be open for a new relationship. But this is based on my emotional capacity.
Mhm.
If somebody else is looking at it, he or she may think that I'm taking a wrong decision.
Correct.
Because it is depending on their capacity, they'll think. So remember that you are making the decision right for yourself. नॉट फॉर एनीबडी एल्स। किसी को जाके बोलना मत ये सही है क्या,
नहीं,
सामने वाला
कोई मानेगा
हाँ
भी
या
नहीं।
ना अपने हिसाब से बोलेगा, आपके हिसाब से नहीं बोलेगा।
So be that student right now.
हाँ।
Don't be Indu. Indu is very clear. Be that student right now. So option number 2, छोड़ दो उसको, प्रॉब्लम
हाँ।
खत्म हो जाएगी।
फिर इमोशनल सपोर्ट नहीं है मेरे पास,
वो भी चाहिए।
वो भी चाहिए।
चलो कोई बात नहीं, एक काम करो, उसको बोलो अभी छोड़ देते हैं, गिव हिम टाइम टू डिवोर्स एंड देन वेट फॉर हिम।
नहीं, वो
तीसरा
तो
ऑप्शन,
बहुत ही बुरा ऑप्शन है।
तो पहला ऑप्शन ले लेते हैं, जो जैसा वैसा रहने दो,
हाँ, वो
जितना टाइम लग रहा है लगने दो।
वो भी बुरा ऑप्शन है,
बुरा ऑप्शन है, क्यों
हाँ।
बुरा ऑप्शन है, उसमें क्या कॉस्ट है?
क्योंकि फियर, एंजाइटी, वरी सब आ रहा है।
तो कोई बात नहीं,
मुझे
छोड़ दो उसको
शादी
पूरा।
करनी है, सब लोग पूछते रहते हैं
तो
शादी
कोई
कब
बात नहीं ना, छोड़ दो उसको, किसी और से शादी कर लो। उसका क्या कॉस्ट है?
उसका कॉस्ट ये है कि मेरे को कोई और ढूंढना पड़ेगा
और उसको छोड़ना भी नहीं है।
और उसको
तो
छोड़ना।
कोई बात नहीं, उसको टेम्पररी छोड़ो और उसको बोलो मैं वेट करती हूँ, जब तेरा डिवोर्स हो जाए तो वापस आ जाना। क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
वो तो बहुत ही बुरा ऑप्शन है ना, वो तो मैं पहले ही डिस्कार्ड कर रही हूँ।
तो कोई चौथा ऑप्शन है?
नहीं।
नहीं, तीन ही ऑप्शन है, तीनों को कॉस्ट नहीं पे करना है। अब समझ में आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है? The subconscious goes from one option to the second option to the third option to the first option to the second option to the third option. How long have you lived with this kind of a confusion with these three options?
This lady is living with this for a couple of years now.
2 साल हो गए।
To the level that yesterday I told her that no more asking question. Leave him.
Question is, what is the capacity of a human being to live with this kind of a confusion for how long? कितने साल जी सकते हैं हम?
कितने भी साल जी सकते हैं, हमारे पास
Life
बहुत
निकल
सारे
सकती
ऐसे
है।
केसेस है
है
जहाँ
ना?
पे लोगों ने 10-10, 15-15 साल, जैसे कोर्ट केस चल रहा है या मैरिज केस चल रहा है, 15-15 साल चल रहा है।
चल ही रहा है।
Yeah, of course.
अब ये तो एक एरिया हुआ। अगर आपने पेपर पे लिख लिया और अगर ये डिसाइड कर लिया दैट द फॉर्मूला ऑफ मेकिंग डिसीजन इज राइट, आई एम गोइंग टू मेक अ डिसीजन व्हिच इज माय राइट डिसीजन by consciously and willingly paying one cost. I don't want to be that person in my life who doesn't make a decision. I'm going to make a decision. पहले ये डिसाइड कर लो, मेक अ डिसीजन कि मुझे डिसाइसिव होना है, मुझे बीच में नहीं रहना है।
Absolutely.
ठीक है, अब डिसाइड कर लो कि इन तीनों में से कौन सा कॉस्ट पे करना है। इफ यू विलिंगली पे द कॉस्ट ना, दैट डिसीजन विल बिकम राइट फॉर हर। और बाद में अगर किसी ने उनको रिग्रेट कराने की कोशिश की ना कि तुमने जो किया गलत किया, व्हाट वुड
मेरे
यू
लिए
से?
सही था।
मेरे लिए सही था। लेट्स टेक कपल ऑफ मोर एग्जांपल्स फॉर दिस। मान लो यू आर डूइंग अ जॉब एंड यू आर नॉट हैप्पी विद दैट जॉब
Yeah.
एंड यू वांट टू स्टार्ट अ बिजनेस।
Yes.
बहुत सारे लोग अपने को कम्युनिटी में पूछते हैं ये सवाल,
Yes.
राइट? So let's say now you do the whole thing with me. I'm doing a job right now and I want to do a business. What's the first question you would ask me?
What are your options?
See, write down what are your options. So my option is keep doing my job and wait for my promotion. जब होगा तब होगा. Second, I can just leave the job and start something on the side. Third option is I can also do side by side job भी करते रहो, थोड़ा साथ में कुछ चालू कर दो, hope no certification या something like that. What do you think?
It's up to you. You tell me which one you're finding it more beneficial.
I'm confused. मुझे तीनों में से I'm not able to decide.
What is the reason of confusion?
I'm not clear. पहले तो क्लियर ही नहीं है कि कॉस्ट है क्या।
जॉब छोड़ दिया तो क्या होगा?
अच्छा चलो, अगर मैं जॉब छोड़ दिया तो सबसे पहले तो जो मंथली सैलरी वो चली जाएगी ना, मेरी मंथली सिक्योरिटी चली जाएगी। मुझे आदत नहीं है सिक्योरिटी के बिना जीने की,
Absolutely.
तो वो नहीं करना चाहता।
पैरेलली किया तो क्या होगा?
बहुत स्ट्रेस होगा, मुझे वीकेंड पे भी काम करना पड़ेगा, फैमिली लाइफ सैक्रिफाइस करनी पड़ेगी, रात को 9 बजे आने के बाद में ऑफिस के बाद वो भी काम करना पड़ेगा, कैसे करूंगा?
और अगर बिजनेस नहीं करते, जॉब ही कंटिन्यू करते तो क्या होगा?
यार ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? बिकॉज आई वांट टू ग्रो लाइक माय कलीग्स। मेरे कुछ कलीग्स ने जॉब छोड़ के बिजनेस चालू किया है, दे हैव बिकम मिलियनेयर्स। आई आल्सो वांट टू बिकम अ मिलियनेयर।
But do you have fourth option?
नो,
So out of these three, which one do you want to pay?
I'm
Can you see
trying
that?
the first one, which is I want to continue doing this job, but कर नहीं पा रहा हूँ।
क्यों?
अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है जॉब पे, मिलियनेयर बनना है तो कॉन्स्टेंटली दिमाग में चलता रहता है।
मिलियनेयर बनना मगर कॉस्ट नहीं पे करना मिलियनेयर बनने के।
हाँ, पर अगर भी जॉब छोड़ दिया तो सिक्योरिटी चली जाएगी ना।
हाँ, तो वही तो कॉस्ट वही है, रिस्क, टेकिंग रिस्क।
मैं साइड बाय साइड रखने की ट्राई कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि एक तो क्या करूँ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, और अगर कर रहा हूँ तो टाइम नहीं मिल रहा है।
तो फिर वो स्ट्रेस का क्या करेंगे? अगर टाइम मिल गया आपको,
फिर तो एक ही ऑप्शन है, जॉब छोड़ दो।
हाँ।
बट फिर सिक्योरिटी चली जाएगी।
कैन यू सी?
This is what going on a person's mind constantly.
Constantly.
One option, second option, third option. One option, second option, third
You're
option.
just tossing the ball.
Just tossing the ball and throwing and dropping so many balls at the same time. हाँ, कहीं पे भी अच्छा काम नहीं हो रहा है ना जॉब में अच्छा काम हो रहा है ना, बिजनेस कर पा रहा हूँ ना, कुछ सीख पा रहा हूँ।
Stress,
anxiety, and then now what happens is we keep buying courses of different companies to just learn कि अच्छा शायद इससे पैसा आ जाएगा, शायद इससे पैसा आ जाएगा, शायद स्टॉक मार्केटिंग कर लूंगा, ये कर लूंगा, वो कर लूंगा, बट डिसीजन अभी भी क्लियर नहीं हुआ है। तो करना क्या है?
And
First,
it's a very common question we get, by the way. Every other day I answer this question in community.
So first make a decision. क्या decision? कि मुझे decision लेना है. I don't want to be in a limbo.
Indecisive.
Indecisive नहीं रहना क्योंकि उसकी तो बहुत बड़ी cost है.
Absolutely.
Suffering आती है उसमें. मैंने क्या बोला? Pay the cost with willingness and choice. If you do, your decision becomes right.
Absolutely.
If you pay the same cost with unwillingness, unconsciousness, आप पे करते रहोगे decision का cost, लेकिन सफर करोगे. So उससे अच्छा है कि decision ले लो. Correct?
Absolutely.
So if you had to ask me the same question again, let's do that cost analysis. So what I would do is I would write down the cost and the benefits of each of my options, and now I have to be very clear. कौन सा cost हिम्मत से pay करने को तैयार हूँ?
And remember, we forgot to tell you in the beginning, it has to be done by writing down. You cannot do it in
Mentally
the mind.
नहीं कर सकते इसको.
Because when you do it mentally, your mind is very smart. उस वक्त आपको बहुत अच्छे से कुछ और manipulate कर देगा. थोड़ी देर के बाद में benefit की तरफ attract कर देगा. So always write down. Think about it, write down. I always suggest to my students, sit with a cup of coffee, write down properly. Then think about it and answer the question. Okay? So now in your case, what do you want to do?
I think what I'm going to do is very clearly, I'm going to upskill myself. I'm going to learn a course that is going to give me some skills to make my own business, start my own business, like an online coaching program. The cost is, while doing a job, I will have to put in extra time and I'll have to sacrifice some of my personal life. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to pay that cost. I'm clear about it.
Perfect. Congratulations.
I'll do that for 3 months. And after 3 months, when I have that skill, I will then quit my job. And yes, my sense of security of job will go away, but I'm willing to pay that cost for 6 months. I will keep that money for 6 months ready. 6 महीने का. और अगर 6 महीने में वो decision के बाद भी I couldn't build my business, I'm clear. I will pay the cost of coming back to the job, no problem, but I want to give it a shot.
Perfect. Congratulations.
देखा? Now let's come back to her. So what do you want to do about this guy? Which cost are you willing to pay based on your capacity?
I want to quit completely.
Okay. And you will pay what cost willingly?
Willingly, I'll pay the suffering, missing him, missing love, missing intimacy for some time. And I'll go through the platinum courses. I'll
take support.
Work on myself, take support from platinum members, from Mitesh. And then later, I'll obviously open my heart to others.
So you'll pay the cost willingly and you will evolve yourself as a person in that decision.
In that decision.
But that's your right decision.
Yes.
Would it be right for me?
May not be.
May not be. You have to choose what's right for you from the cost paying ability.
Your ability.
Your ability. So summarizing the decision making process again, how do you make decisions right? Step 1, write down your options on a paper. Like Indu said, दिमाग में नहीं करना है, लिखना है. If you don't write it, ये process काम नहीं करता है.
और undivided attention देना है लिखने को भी.
पूरा आधा 1 घंटा 2 घंटा एक जगह बैठ के. Write down all your options. After writing on options, each paper, one paper dedicated to one option. Put a line in the center, cost and benefits लिखो हर option के. Write the cost in as much detail as you can. Don't try to be nice to yourself कि नहीं नहीं इतना थोड़ी हो सकता है. Write down all the cost.
Yes.
Benefits कम लिखोगे तो चलेगा लेकिन cost में कमी मत करना. Because pay आप ही को करना है बाद में cost. Right? लिख लो तीनों का. अब एक ही option बचा है उसके पास. तीसरा step is read through the cost of each of these points and ask yourself, which cost am I willing to pay consciously in the future?
That's it.
That's it.
And I am. Remember, it is you who is willing to pay consciously. Don't go to papa, mummy, bhai, behan.
कौन सा right decision है, कौन सा
right
गलत
decision
decision
है, क्या अब मैं करूँ? No. It is you who is going to pay the cost. So it has to be your choice, not anybody else's choice.
So responsibility lies with us. Right? So are you ready to make decisions now? If this video helped you already, please tell us in the comment section, what did you like about today's video? How much is it going to help you? What big decisions are you going to make today itself? Tell us about those big decisions. We would love to know that we played a role in you making a decision and taking your life in another direction, because decisions are directions. Directions take you to a certain destination. And when multiple destinations are reached, you create your destiny. Absolutely. So please take control of your decisions. If you liked today's video, there's a like button down there in the YouTube video. Jaldi se like kar do isko. And
there's a subscribe button. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon.
Hit the bell icon because then you get notification for the next video. If you want to be part of a long course like this where we teach people regularly, we support people regularly, like she spoke about our platinum members, you're welcome to come and attend our platinum introduction program where we give you in-depth understanding of how you can be part of a huge support system like this forever. Whenever you're stuck, Indu is available. I am available. More than 1,000 such platinum members are available to support you so that you can achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. It's possible. And if you're interested and committed, there's a link in the description. Quickly register now. We'll see you in the Platinum Membership webinar.
Perfect.